Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar for today. Japan jobs applications ratio is at the level of 1.24, which is a little bit better than the forecast of 1.23. We are waiting for the JFK consumer climate climate change, and then at 8 o'clock this is the data that will be scheduled for the release, and that's about it for the London session. For the US session, we got the Bank of Canada Governor Makim give a speech at 12:30. Then 1 hour later we got the good trade balance data, retail inventories excluding autos data from US, and wholesale sales from the Canada. At 2 o'clock we got the HPI composite data from the USA, and 1 hour later CB consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings are scheduled for release, the most important events for today. Atlanta Fed GDPNow is scheduled for release at 3:30, together with the 7-year note auction. This one is scheduled for release at 6 o'clock. Bank of Canada Senior Deputy Governor Rogers will give a speech at 8:30, and then 1 hour later API weekly crude oil stock data are scheduled for release. So as you can see, the London session is very shallow with data release, so only the US session will be the one that might eventually bring some volatility during the data releases. Alright, so let's just switch to the majors. Let's take a look what is going on the charts. We are going to start with euro-dollar. The euro-dollar for our chart is very tight right now. The price is trading just in between the level of 1.0840 and the level of 1.0763. So we got the weekly high and weekly low right now. The market broke above the trend line, then tested it, eventually broke above it again and tried to rally, but as you can see, the technical resistance at 1.0826 was enough for the market to stop rallying, and now the volatility is very low, so the market trades just in a very tight range between 1.0826 1.0806. So right now we are waiting for the trend to continue. The trend should be continued to the downside. So it's one of these technical supports: 1.0806, 1.0790, 1.0777, and the weekly low 1.0762. Only sustained breakout above the level of 1.0840 would eventually trigger the rally towards the 100 periods moving average located at 1.0881. So the outlook for the euro-dollar looks very mixed. Not much is going on here right now. Neither bulls nor bears have the are controlling the market right now. So as you can see, this is the market where the price is now trying to continue the previous trend, which is of course down. Let's take a look at the crude oil. As you can see, big gap here from the level of 71.56, we got down towards 68.65. New low was made actually at the level of 66.92, and again we are testing this single trend line. So we back to the trend line, and we are below the technical resistance. 68.71 is now the resistance, and the 69.39 is now the resistance. So let me just change the color, and everything is red now. So we can see that the bears are in charge of this market. The last swing to the upside was almost fully retraced, and now the next target for the bears is 66.30, the low from the October 1st 2024. So any breakout below this level would likely trigger the further wave of the selling, because this is the monthly low. So please stay focused while trading the crude oil, because it looks like the market wants to at least test this level. Of course, the double bottom is still possible. If we test this level and bounce, there might be some sort of the double bottom here on the 4-hour chart. However, it looks like with this momentum, the bulls might have a problem to perform the reversal to the upside, and especially with this kind of a very, very big gap to the downside that is taking place right now on the crude oil. All right, let's take a look at the gold. The spot gold market keeps moving up. The last swing high is 2,757, and today's candle is exactly 2,757. So we are testing the last week high. Any breakout higher opens the road towards the level of $3,000 per ounce of gold. So it's not that far away, and it's absolutely possible for this market to hit this level. Local trend line is located roughly around here. So as long as we trade above this trend line, the outlook remains, of course, bullish. Even if we make some kind of a channel here, it still looks quite bullish, unless there will be some sort of the double top pattern performed here. That would mean the market would have to reverse very, very rapidly lower below 2,757, moved out of the market, and fall off towards the level of 2,694. All right, so that's the situation. That's the bearish scenario. If this is like a regular typical channel, which means that maybe some kind of a down flag pattern was created here. Anyway, please keep an eye on the 2,757 level, because it's the key level right now for the market to test. Any breakout higher, strong, nice breakout with a good momentum, like 65, 70 points, again targets the level of 3,000. Any kind of a reversal would likely be quite bearish for the time being, and another wave to the downside, a corrective wave, should be expected. Last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin is rallying. There is no doubt about it that there was a very substantial breakout just recently. We are trading, if we take a look at the momentum, you can see that extremely overbought conditions were hit on the 4-hour chart, 80 points right now. But with this kind of a very strong movement to the upside is not a surprise. Recent high 71,606, and if we zoom out, and maybe we will switch to the daily for a minute, there you go. You can see that right now we are not even, I don't know, maybe 2% from the top. Let me just take a look at this. We might be something like 2% from the top, from this level. Let's say from the top to the recent, it's minus 3%. Actually, it's minus 3.14%. So it's not that far away. I would say that to be more precise, it's something like 3% right now, just from the top. So very nice movement on the Bitcoin. The bulls are still in charge of this market. On the daily time frame chart, there is still some room to the upside on the momentum. On a lower time frames, as you can see, the momentum is extremely overbought. So there's only two levels left to test: 72,788 and the all-time high 73,892. When these levels are cleared, Bitcoin will hit all-time high, and it looks like it wants to do this in no time. So please stay focused, stay vigilant. If you're trading Bitcoin, it looks like the bulls are quite strong, and they want to move the prices even higher during the next few days. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and